This is Hanging Heavy.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another glorious episode of Hanging Heavy. As always, I'm your boy Desecrator, and that was an attempt to be funny creative. I had a little fun with my intro. I've been trying to kind of make mouth music, and I've been trying to do songs that I like. But when I went to press record, I kind of froze up, and I really didn't know where to start or what to do exactly. Now, I know a lot of songs by heart. Melody, lyrics, musical patterns. But I don't know them perfectly. And as soon as I started separating tracks, like drum tracks, guitar tracks, vocal tracks, as soon as I started listening to them on their own, I realized I didn't really know them that well. So I was just fucking around earlier today being Friday night, May 22nd. Hopefully Mother Nature doesn't come and fuck me again and take my internet out for another 4 fucking days, but that's neither here nor there. Now if that happens, you got me. But let's hope it doesn't, because it sucks not having internet in the fucking modern age. But I feel bad more for my son than I do for myself, because I know I have a sick DVD catalog. Yeah, DVD are those things that they're like CDs. Ah, fuck, you don't know what CDs are either. Look, you little kids, there used to be a medium after VHS. Fuck you. Okay, so I have a vast movie TV series collection. It doesn't matter what format. Just know that I have them, because I don't want to have to explain every fucking format that there is known to human fucking kind. And excuse me if you hear creaking, there's no bridge collapsing down on the farm. It's just me moving my mic. Maybe I should oil this bitch, but whatever. Man, that went in like 4 different directions real quick. But yeah, hopefully this is not your first time. But if it is, this is Hanging Heavy, the podcast, where the conversation can get as heavy as the host. With that little context clue, that means I'm fat. And you know what? It doesn't matter, because we're all gonna die eventually.
Got him!
Anyway, yeah, I was kind of stuck without the internet. My kid only grew up on the internet, the age of Wi-Fi, so he was all crackhead for a good while. After like the first day, I was like,
He be like, shut the fuck up. I'll be quiet.
and kids don't really know what it was like. Okay, boomer. It gets your creative juices going. It lets you use your imagination. And that's a beautiful thing. The mind is a very powerful tool, especially when you harness it with the innocence of a child. Oh, guys, that's mighty nice of you, but whatever. Yeah, like I said, hopefully, if you're new here, thank you for showing up. If you came across the show just stumbling across it, welcome. If you were shared this bit of knowledge, this little nugget of truth, welcome. I accept you. Now, I know there's some noise pollution that's going to come through in the recording. Apparently, I have a new mascot in the studio. It's a fucking cricket if you can't hear it. Let me go ahead and crank the gain real quick. Yeah, so this fucking cricket, I can't find it. I don't know where it is. It's annoying as fuck because it's been coming out in my recordings in the last couple months. I've seen it, but I mean, I'm not gonna kill it. I mean, it's doing its fucking thing. It survived this long in the studio. I mean, it deserves to live, but it will probably end up some mutated fucking creature in the future, but we'll deal with that in the future. Sucks to be you, future desecrator. But yeah, that intro is not the normal intro that I use. I decided to fuck around and do mouth music like I previously stated. That way I didn't have to get copyright claimed and I could keep doing my thing, you know? Hey, that kind of rhymed. But yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to where the bulk of my listens are coming from. I'm located in Texas, United States. Forgive my ignorance, the rest of the world. I do have listeners that are from other regions. If not, they're just using a VPN and they're hiding their true location, which is cool too. But yeah, fucking Texas came in first. California came in second. And in third, surprisingly, my Michigangsters. People in Michigan apparently are privy to the show, and I appreciate you. Now, there's a bunch of other locations that ping up in my statistics, but I feel that when I read them, it's kind of just preaching to the choir. You know who you are. If you listen to the show regularly, I appreciate you. I love you. Shout out to me. I have some stickers that I would like to give away. If you want one, they're free. Just send an email to hangingheavytx@gmail.com and we'll get to talking. Now, this show, if you don't know, wherever you're listening to it from, thank you for listening to it on that platform. But it's on Spotify. It's on Apple Podcasts. It's on the Google Podcasts. Apparently, they're going through a transition as well. It's on the website hangingheavy.podbean.com. It's on YouTube. Just type in Hanging Heavy Podcast and you'll find my channel. I don't have a custom URL yet because I'm fucking no one. I don't have any subscribers. But like the website and the website hangingheavy.podbean.com, YouTube, just search Hanging Heavy Podcast in the search bar, or you can download the Podbean app. Now, the Podbean app is where they host this podcast. I pay them to put this out on the internet and all these services. So, fucking shout out to Podbean support team. I appreciate what you've done. I really don't have any fucking... I don't have any complaints as of yet. You've made it kind of easy to post on YouTube. Maybe for the paying fucking members of your app channel fucking product, maybe let us have unlimited uploads to YouTube instead of once a week, because doing it manually kind of sucks ass. Now, I understand that's more work for you guys, but why the fuck do I pay you? Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoy the fucking privilege to work on Podbean, but again, I pay you. So, let's get a little support for your creators. Yeah, and I guess with all of that fucking social shit out of the way, I don't have any social media. So the fucking support that this show has gotten has been word of mouth, and hopefully listeners are spreading the love on their social media, because I don't have any. That's a character flaw of my own. I don't want to gain more. I don't want to waste valuable time on fucking social medias. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. If you do that, that's your thing. I'm not gonna bash you, right? I'm no angel. I fucking am a piece of shit. And hey, guess what? I just decided not to be on the fucking internet. I'm trying to be as low key and off the grid as I can, but I enjoy doing this show. If you enjoy listening to the shit that I say or the shit that I do, then fucking do me the favor and spread the love. Tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You can go to the website, you can go to Podbean, and you can get a linkable feed to the channel. And I mean, just spread the love. Let's have a street team. Let's build this organic.
Dip, 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 dip.
And it's not me that gets the listeners, it's you people. You're the reason why I keep doing this. I enjoy doing this. I used to be a musician. I enjoy editing. For those of you that have edited pictures, video, audio, you understand that you listen to you look at, you see the same fucking 30 seconds, the same picture, the same fucking 3 minutes of frames. You see it hundreds of times, maybe even thousands of times. You put tens to 20s to tens to maybe even hundreds of hours into your projects. If you're putting hundreds of hours into your projects, that's a fucking long project. Or you're just super anal. I know when I edit my music, I kind of get into that. When I don't produce music, but like I compose music with samples that are in the software that I use. And I tweak them a little bit. I make them my own. Whether that be putting effects, slowing them down, warping them, adjusting the pitch. I mean, even just fucking layering them. It changes the whole presence and feel. And that's what gets my rocks off. That's what gets my fucking jimmies going. And, yeah, so if anyone that has ever done anything like that, even if it's for a school project you did it once 10 years ago, you know what it's like. And when you're into it, you're into it. And that's the reason why I continue to do the podcast. I just like recording. I want to be around it in some form, some function. I'm not a working musician anymore, but I like to keep, I guess, my ear honed and my chopping and my editing skills on par. Now, I'm not saying I'm the best. I've been doing it since I was 15. I wasn't trained to do it. I wish I could have gone to school for it, but not all of us can afford that. Not all of us get grants. Some of us can't even get fucking financial aid. And that's okay, If you didn't finish college, it's not the end of the world. I know many people, basically everyone that I know with a degree, hasn't used their degree in the field that they have the degree in. And if it's a degree in technology and you got it 5 years ago, that fucking degree is useless at this point. Might as well go back to school if you want. Me personally, the first, I guess, passion that I had, I found out through my teachers growing up that I can write, right? So fucking, I was your typical fucking slacker kid in school. I did just enough to get along. I never did homework, but I always passed my tests, or I found ways to circumvent failing classes. And the only time I failed a class was because the teacher that was in charge of the class didn't like me, because I made her look like a stupid bitch all the time, because she was a stupid bitch, and because of her last name. So me, I'm not in a big city. I guess you would call this a town, not a city, but the population here is very dense. It's city-esque, but we're not like a big city, So Several families have a lot of power in this city, just like a lot of small cities and even big cities. Fuck. Uh, but yeah, she's related to one of the families that is prestigious in this area, and because I made her look like a dumb cunt in a lot of areas, uh, she decided to fucking do the one thing that she could do to me in high school, and that was just fail me, even though I knew her class. Fucking her class was a breeze. You know what? Fuck it. I'll even say it was criminal justice. It was an elective. So in high school, you're allotted certain electives that you pick, right? And I picked that one, and because I made her look like a dumb cunt all the time, I knew the subject matter. She fucking failed me. And it's okay. I stayed back for half a semester. I got my fucking. This was my senior year too. Fuck you, lady. You fucking cunt. Um. Yeah, fucking. She basically failed me because she didn't like me, and that's cool. Whatever. That's the only fucking time. I feel like I'm very charismatic, or at least charismatic enough to fucking get through some shit easily. But this one lady, she just didn't like that she wasn't top dog. She wasn't the alpha, and she hated that. Well, whatever. Fucking, it's fucking high school. Get over it. It's if you're worried about peaking in high school, then you've got some sad shit in your life. And the only reason why I bring it up is because that's the only time that I've ever had any issue with passing classes. So since this was an elective, and you have to pass, I don't even remember how many electives throughout your high school years. I was missing one. So fucking this bitch failed me, and I had to fucking. I either could have gone summer school to finish the elective, which fuck that. That's my summer. That's my time off. I decided to stay fucking whatever time it was the next year. So I stayed back half a semester to finish my fucking elective. And it's just cool. I fucking just chilled. And I fucking took a class. I don't even remember what class I took. And I fucking aced it. And I had a fucking a chill ass time fucking around with my friends that were still there. And guess what? I'm still smarter than a lot of fucking idiots that graduated with me. And that's what I hold on to. I didn't go to college because, besides not being able to afford it, again, this goes back to not everyone. School isn't for everyone, and that's okay. But yeah, I wish I found out that I had some kind of talent, or I don't even want to call it talent, but like I had some promise in the writing area. Now, most of the time I fucking freestyle wilding out this fucking podcast, but back early after Poppy wasn't able to do this anymore, I used to script this out, right? And I'm pretty sure you could tell I went from fucking just having a conversation with a fucking good friend to having segments and yeah. So those segments were pre-planned. What I would do, I guess I'm revealing my fucking hand. I'm pulling the curtain back on Hanging Heavy, and what I would do is I like to record the show on Friday. That's been a staple since we started. So I record Friday, try to put it up either Saturday morning, or if I have to edit it, maybe even Sunday, maybe even Monday. There has been some late episodes, and guess what? That's completely fine. But I've been regular. I've been systematically uploading, or trying to upload at least an episode a week for the last 2 years, and a schedule like that is kind of hard to keep, and I'm glad that I've been able to maintain it. And I'm starting to see that that spark of what music creating did to me. And I like to create music for the show, for little segments, for little tidbits. Sound effects are fun to make. It's just, uh, I'm turning, I want to turn a hobby of mine into a passion, you know? It used to be a passion when I was younger, but then, I mean, I started working, had kid, and I kind of lost uh, je ne sais quoi, that fucking fire.
Dip, 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 dip.
But I've been looking at some old poems and lyrics for songs that I've written, and I miss doing that. So it's not a New Year's resolution, but I want to get better at creating. I used to paint also with acrylics. I'm no fucking Dali or Picasso, you know, but it's a good outlet to have. Now I used to love drawing in high school, like a lot of people used to when I was younger, even as a child. I, I'm not the best artist, but the pieces that I created that I felt fucking motivated to show people, I got very good feedback from it. Now, I guess in the art world, one of my main, or there's two people that I like really look up to, or three people, four people. Van Gogh, obviously. Um, Dali, just because of his, I believe he's Hispanic. If I'm wrong, then I'm sorry, but whatever. Fuck you. I still like his art. He's an amazing artist. Uh, Jackson Pollock. Pollock is fucking awesome. But there's a, I don't know if he's, I don't know if you would call, I to me he's an artist. I don't know what you would really call him, but his name is Ralph Steadman. Now Ralph Steadman works in ink. His tool of trade is a fountain pen that he uses to create fucking crazy surrealistic, not realistic, surreal splatter artwork. If you've ever seen anything that's Fear and Loathing, whether that be the movie cover or any of the posters that are done in inks, Ralph Steadman is the genius behind him. And him, along with another iconic person that I look up to, fucking, it's Ralph Steadman and the creator of fucking Gonzo journalism. For those of you that don't know who that is, it's fucking Hunter Thompson. The man, the midget, the man, the myth, the legend. And yeah, fucking, we all have something that we want to do. And if you are a creative person in any fashion, whether that be drawing or even, what fucking blows my mind is people that are really good at digital art. Fucking whoever says that that's not art, fuck you. Because I think that may even be a little harder than traditional art. Because I've been to a couple museums in my life, and the bullshit that they have on the fucking walls there, that shit's not art.
Dip, 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 dip.
That shit can go right out the window. Again, that shit can go right out the window. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break because my throat is dry. And your boy's thirsty. Rich and rare. And we're back. I guess I don't really have much today. Oh, on the 27th, there's going to be the Dragon launch from SpaceX. It's going to be the first launch in America since 2001 or 2011. I don't remember exactly, but that's pretty cool, y'all. We going back to space, motherfucker. Going back to space, motherfucker. I had some more stuff in line with today's show, but my boy Carlton couldn't be here, so I'm gonna save that for hopefully next week, and maybe he can do it. They're opening up the states, so be smart, be safe. Remember to cover your mouth and to clean your butthole. As always, I'm your boy Desecrator. Much love and rich and rare.
This is Hanging Heavy.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is